Hello everyone and thanks for hanging out with me. Before I start this video, I apologize for the lack of videos with this car. Many reasons for that, so there will only be 3 videos. Problem was, first I only had it for a week, so tomorrow it's going back. Then it rained for most of the days. Then I'm still working full time. On Sunday I had an appointment where I drove with the ID3 there. What else? Well, and yesterday my wife went to the hospital emergency, and so today I'm not gonna drive. I want to stay with her to make sure she's okay. But let's start what I want to talk about today, the likes and dislikes of the Mini Cooper Electric. I want to start really just go through everything and then tell you what I think. Of course, it's my opinion. Your opinion may be different. Yeah, it's always orange for a long time here because it's 70. So it's fine. Don't worry. Didn't go over red. Overall, I'm 43 and a 2-door car doesn't cut it for me anymore. I'm sorry. I have to put stuff on the back seats and we have 2 dogs. So this car, for me to have only two doors and then put those 2 seats here forward so you can put stuff in there, and so cramped and small, it's just horrible. I would never get this car just for this, for the 2-door thing. The trunk is extremely small. I would say half of what the ID3 has. I'm sorry that I compare it to the ID3, but that's my car, so that's what I compare it to. The ride overall is good. So it's a very sporty ride. The steering wheel feels very nice in your hand. The steering overall is nice, except when you go fast. So when you go over 130, then it may feel a bit like it's moving all over the place. Top speed is 150. When it comes to power, the power is really good. The 185 horsepower, but front wheel drive. So as other cars who have a lot of power with front wheel drive, when you floor it, you get torque steer, if I say that right, and then it feels weird having the steering feel just feels weird when you floor it, but it accelerates pretty well. Also, with the space in the back, by the way, there's something in the middle here, so you can't put anything there. And if someone is sitting on a passenger at all in here that's a bit tall, so I would say 190, then the seat is all the way in the back, so it touches the back seats. You have to know that. Like I said, it's a very sporty ride, very harsh. You feel every little bump. And the steering feel is the same, but the steering feel is nice. I like a sporty steering feel, so that's good. But the humps is just not very nice. Like I said, acceleration rocks. It's rules. It's really nice. There's a lot of sounds going on when you put it in drive, when you start the car, when you turn it off. That's how it is with new electric cars. That's okay. The instrument cluster is really nice. I love it. All the information you can see, and there's a special button, and you can see state of charge in percent. Oh, it was the wrong button. It was up here, and see the date and your instant consumption, your average consumption, average speed, your trip meter, all of this. It's really nicely done. Also the infotainment system, so totally fine. It may be a bit too small to press something, especially with the hard suspension that you move all over the place if you try to press a button. The design, of course, is mini. It's cute. The seating position I like a lot. So how you sit in here, I like that. Yes, a problem with the instrument cluster can be that it goes with the steering wheel. So when you move the steering wheel out, in, or up and down, it moves with that. And so if you want to see that, if for example for me it was like that, then I have to sit a bit lower. So I have to put the seat lower for that. That's what you have to do to see everything in instrument cluster. The head-up display is pretty neat. Looks nice, very bright, good size. What I find weird about it, and I don't think I'm sitting crooked. I don't think I can even sit crooked in here because the seats are so sporty to hold you in place. It's a bit to the right, so it should move to the left a bit, but it doesn't. It's just a bit off, but that's okay. You can adjust it height and rotation and brightness, but not left and right. You can adjust that. What else is in here? What's really amazing is the cruise control, and this is how it should be in every car. You're driving, and when you press cruise control, your cruise control is on the speed that you're driving right now. It's no activate cruise control and then set it where the speed is at, where most EVs have it. And I like this. Press a button, done. One button. And it works just fine. The light is great, really bright, and it seems it's a tiny bit too high. I always feel like I'm blinding other people. Yeah, I feel the power. It's nice. It's really a lot of power in here. Feels great. The light around the infotainment system, well, it does stuff when you turn stuff, when you adjust the temperature or volume. Yeah, if you like that, it's okay. The ambient light are 3 or 4 tiny little LEDs in green. But they make it nice in here, so I would leave that on. That's nice. What else do we have? We have a USB-A, USB-C, and a 12-volt outlet. Totally nice. You have 4 drive modes: green plus, green, mid, and sport. Seat heaters on both sides. What else is there? Auto high beam worked fine for me. Put it in cruise control. Yes, you have auto or a rain sensor, so you have to press a button. Weird, you have to get used to it, that the indicators and also the wipers, it doesn't stick when you move it. It's just an up or down movement, and then you control something. So it's not that you put the indicator on and then you have to take, you feel that it's in. No, you just move it up and that's it. And the same with the wipers. You move it up once, that means wiping, and then move it up again, up, the same thing again, and then it wipes faster. If you want auto, it's a button. The same with auto high beam, that's also a button. What else is here? Yes, range, of course, with the 29 kilowatt hours, even though I measured only 24 usable energy, but maybe that's because the state of charge is not linear going down, and the range is not very high. I mean, I've never seen, the WLTP range is 230 something, and I've never seen more than 190 at full charge. I charged it a few times, but yes, the range is not amazing, and it's a small battery, it's a small car, but the charging speed is pretty good. I mean, from the start, a bit over 40, and then with the voltage, it goes up. It never goes up above 125 amps, so you can just charge at a 50 kilowatt charger, which can only put out 125 amps. So with that, it goes with the voltage going up, it goes up to 48 kilowatt of charging, and it stays at that till 78% or something, and then it goes under 40, a bit above 80. So it's really good. So you can charge to 80%, no problem. With that 80%, you get your, at normal speed, 150 kilometers. So normal speed, I mean like 100. So it's not a long distance car. You've seen the Raccobi test. At 130, you can't go that far, especially when you want to charge only to 80%. Yeah, that's it. What else is to say? The seat is hard again. It's a sporty car. You have to like it. The whole thing is just more of a fun drive. You don't use it to go on holidays. There wouldn't be any space anyways. And by the way, the seats in the back are also 2 seats. It's not a bank. You say that? No. You know what I mean. Not a whole seat through. It's really one seat and in the middle. And then there's a cup holder in the middle. There's cup holders everywhere. There's a cup holder here, here too, and on this side, and in the middle, and here. They like cup holders. Also the air vents are neat with the way you turn the knob and everything. It's a cute design. I never know where to put my smartphone. There's no real room there. It's too small here. So not very good design when it comes to this. The middle part here, there you should put your smartphone. But the charger is here, it says here, put the smartphone in here. Maybe when you have wireless charging, this is perfect. But the cable is then here in the front, so the cable is in the middle here between in your gear selector and your menu and everything. It's fine. Overall, it's totally not my thing. So this Sunday I had to go to Oberstdorf. There will be a video soon. It's 350 kilometers, and I took the ID3, of course. It was a comfy ride, and I was going 130 for 230 kilometers with the heat on, and I arrived with 10% or something. It was no problem. I prefer that. Yes, so overall this is so not my car, but I get that some people like it. The power is really a lot of fun. Of course, with a lot of EVs, it's so much torque that when the road is wet, you can't put the power down. It's just not possible. You get spinning wheels, but then the ESP kicks in and controls your torque, so it's not moving all over the place, but still, you have to like that, and you have to know that. Overall, it works really fine. The app works nice. You can see your range, your state of charge. You can see that it's locked. You can turn on the light or honk, but it takes like 30 seconds. But it works. You can see charging and where you're at and how long it will take. The time that it says how long the charging will take is too long. That's not true. So I've seen it at 90% and I knew that it will be done in 10-15 minutes, but it said like 45 minutes. So the time is off. And I didn't find anywhere to put in a charge limit. I haven't found that, but let's pass a bit here. Yeah, it's already the speed I can go, so I can't go any faster. But it's okay. The power is really nice, and the regen is, I totally forgot about that. The regen is really strong, and it's separated from the brake pedal. Like in the Tesla, when you press the brake pedal, that's the friction brake, and when you just step off the gas, you have regen. And you have a button here where you can have, when you start, you have strong regen, and when you press the button, then it's low regen. And the strong regen is really nice. You can do one pedal driving, no problem. The problem I have with this regen though is that it's very hard to control it in a sensitive way so you have a smooth ride. Because sometimes I adjust the regen with the accelerator pedal and it works okay. It works amazing in a Kona or Ioniq or e-Niro, e-Soul. That's just amazing in that. And you can, with regen, it even goes to a stop. It takes a bit at the end, so with 5 to 0 kilometers an hour, it takes a bit. But it works, you're really going to a standstill, cool. But when you take your foot off, so when you want full regen, sometimes it kicks in right away, and it's less, and suddenly it comes like now. So it's really a tiny little fraction of movement where you get full regen and a very strong regen, so that's unsmooth. And sometimes it doesn't come in right away, so when you take it off, it takes a second and then the regen kicks in. So like I said, I'm 43 and old. For me, it's a very unsmooth ride and I don't like this. But it's a fun car. It's better than not an electric car. Ooh, and don't forget, this Sunday live stream will be a very, very special car. As far as I know, I will be the first in the world to test this car. I only have time to do one range test and then a charging test. That's all I can do. My patrons already know what car it is. They support me, so I support them with information. I think we have a good deal. We have a good little group in there. We have a lot of fun. I post there a lot. They get so many pictures and information. Everything is information. There's no plural. I learned stuff is going on, private stuff too. Yes, so there will be a live stream. I don't know when exactly. It could, I would say between 12 and 3 p.m. I just don't know. But that's it. Thank you much for watching. Have a great day and take care. Bye.